Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Let's talk about the NBA fining James Harden $100,000 for calling Daryl Morey a liar. And this is just the NBA and Adam Silver's slapping him on the wrist and taking control of the situation. Because if you allow James Harden to get away with this, run around, act a fool, then you have an issue on your hand, because this is going to set a bad example for the younger players coming in and the current players, that it's okay when you're unhappy with your team, you should pout, call the president or the GM or whoever a liar, go on a tour, go on a rant tour, and act a fool. So this is just Adam Silver and the NBA taking control of the situation, and it's about damn time, because James Harden out here acting a fool, being real unprofessional. Like, dude, just be a professional, man. Let's say Daryl Morey did lie to him, which I'm sure he probably did. Even so, if Daryl Morey lied to you, now you know I can't trust him. He's not a man of his word, and that's just it. You take it with a grain of salt, and you be a professional. You don't go around on a rampage calling him a liar and just pouting and talking about you want to leave Philly, which is fine, but there are other ways to handle a situation. James Harden kept on being a diva and causing ruckus, and the NBA got tired and they said, okay, enough is enough. So Adam Silver and the NBA stepped in and fined him $100,000. So moving forward, you can expect to see James Harden on his best behavior, more than likely. So they basically fined him the maximum. $100,000 is the maximum they could fine him. The reason why they fined him so high is basically to get a hold of the situation, because things have gotten way out of hand. James Harden went to China, he's over there blasting Daryl Morey. And I'm not agreeing or I'm on Daryl Morey's side. No, I'm just saying there are better ways to handle a situation. Be a professional. Even if you're unhappy, there are just better ways to handle a situation. And the way James Harden have been behaving for the past 3-4 years, he's out of control. When he was unhappy in Houston, he pouted, act a fool. He went to Brooklyn. He eventually became unhappy. He left. He went to Philly. It's only been 2 seasons, and already, he's acting a fool. So clearly James Harden in his mind thinks, he could do what he wants because he's still a star. He's on the decline. He has 1 or 2 good years left, but, he's still considered a star, a aging star. So, he's out here acting a fool, man, and he basically forced their hand. They had to step in. So I don't see an issue with them fining him $100,000, because this man is out of control. So calling Daryl Morey a liar publicly is going to cost him $100,000. And it's the right thing to do. You have to get a hold of the situation. It's already out of hand. And Adam Silver and the NBA have seen enough. Like, okay, enough is enough. And the fact that the league had to get involved, I'm sure they didn't want to get involved with this, but they had no choice. They had to step in, man, because James Harden been out here acting a fool. He's been acting a fool since Houston when he pouted, when he forced his way out of Houston. Ever since, he's been acting a fool. And this man thinks he could do whatever he wants, and I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time before James Harden is out the league. The NBA don't have time for this. The league don't have time for this. They have a lot of young stars, young prospects, and they don't have to put up with James Harden. They don't. There's a lot of young stars in the NBA currently. So it's not like James Harden is a prized possession. No, he's not a prized possession. He keeps this up, eventually he's going to be out the league. After opting into his contract, James Harden is going to make $35 million in the 2023-24 season. So this fine, it's not much. It's not like it's going to hurt him. It's not going to hurt his pockets, but either way, do you want to lose money? Who want to lose money? Do you want to lose $100,000 multiple times? No. So this was just to get the situation in check. It's basically a slap on the wrist. I expect James Harden will be on his best behavior because he's not trying to lose any more money. No matter how much money he's making, no one wants to lose 100,000. So you could expect James Harden to relax, calm down, and quit acting a fool. But then again, James Harden is acting like this is a surprise. Didn't Daryl Morey lie to Carmelo Anthony? Lie to Chris Paul? So in the past, Daryl Morey have lied to other stars before. This ain't new. So he's acting like this is surprising. Oh, Daryl Morey's a liar. Oh, he wasn't a liar when he lied to Chris Paul or Carmelo, but he's a liar when he lies to me. I have no problem with Daryl Morey lying. As long as he don't lie to me, I don't care. So he could lie all he wants. As long as it's not me he's lying to, it's fine. But when he lied to Carmelo and he lied to Chris Paul, James Harden never had an issue then. So I don't know, all of a sudden, oh, Daryl Morey's a liar. Like, Daryl Morey been lying. If this season coming up is derailed because James Harden is not on board, obviously he's unhappy, his future won't be looking good. Him possibly getting a next big contract, that's going to be hard. If he wants another big contract after this season, he needs to be on his best behavior. But we're going to see what happened, man, what unfold moving forward. This fine, it was needed, man. James Harden is out of hand, and this is the NBA just trying to reel him back in. Like, relax. Okay, so apparently the Players Association, they're unhappy with the league fining James Harden $100,000. So they're planning to file a grievance on Harden's behalf. I mean, I don't see any problem with the league fining him. He was doing too much. I really don't see any problem with that. But apparently the Players Association, they're not happy with this. Like I said earlier, $100,000 is the largest fine the NBA could impose on a player. So the Players Association said, we respectfully disagree with the league's decision to discipline James Harden for recent comments he made, which we believe do not violate the rules against public trade demands. We intend to file a grievance and have the matter heard by our arbiter. During Harden's speech in China, he never said he wanted to be traded. All he said was Daryl Morey is a liar. But I personally don't have any issue with the NBA fining him. If this means getting control of the matter, and that's why they fined him, obviously, they're trying to get control of this whole situation. I don't see any big issue with that, but apparently the Players Association does. So the question now is, will James Harden find a new home before training camp? Or will he have to report to training camp, and will he be on the team for the 2024 season? We're going to see what happens, man, moving forward. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.